Hi, welcome back to Bluebell with Danielle. I'm here joined by my two special guests today, Connor Shassaw.
How are you?
And Ben Hebert.
Hello.
Before we start today's broadcast, we're going to go over today's sponsors. We have two sponsors in particular. Today we have Dollar Shave Club and Waiter, Louisiana. So, Ben, what kind of deals can we get off of Dollar Shave Club?
Dollar Shave Club is a great membership type of company. They send you out razors and all kinds of cleaning necessities.
Their cocoa butter cream I like in particular.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's for like a cheap price. Like sometimes it's like $5 a month, and you get all kinds of products, and it's really great.
Now, Connor, what's our discount code to get 10% off your first 3 orders?
Use Bluebell for 10% off your first 3 orders.
Thank you. Now we're going to our second sponsor, which is Waiter of Louisiana. Now, personally, I use Waiter all the time, whether I'm eating lunch, eating with family, or just need a snack for myself. Again, we have another discount code that you can get $10 off your first purchase from Waiter. Do you know what's our discount code, Ben?
Again, it is Bluebell, but this time only one L.
That's Bluebell.
Yes.
Use code Bluebell for $10 off your first purchase at Waiter. So, kicking off today's podcast, this is episode 37, I believe.
Yes.
Episode 37, going strong. So, Ben and Connor are both here to talk about their two subjects, which are
Pride
and
Friendship.
So, I'm here to talk about rhetoric and power. And these three are very important, and they all come into play into a book and a play called Julius Caesar. So, we're going to kick things right off with Ben and pride. What can you tell us about pride, Ben?
Pride is considered being full of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the traits you want to have is being humble.
Mm-hmm.
But being too prideful can lead to like disgrace and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's true. I like that.
Like Julius Caesar.
You're right.
Showed in the book when he was too prideful of himself and thought he could not die.
It's a great
in fact,
analogy.
He did die.
Wow, I like that. I think humbleness is very important in today's world because if we do get too full of ourselves, we might be labeled as a type of bad person. And whether you're trying to be employed or just trying to be a well-known individual, you don't really want to have prideful under your list of traits. So I really like that. Thank you for sharing that. Can you name a time in your life when you've been too prideful and it's bit you in the butt?
There's a couple times, like when we went to play mini golf.
I do remember that was about 2 weeks ago, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you elaborate on that?
Can you elaborate
story?
on how you were prideful?
I was being very cocky,
Oh.
and yeah.
And did you lose?
I did.
You did
Wow.
lose. And who
Did-
won that? Was it?
I
Me?
think it was you.
It was me? It was me?
I think it was.
Great job.
Thanks, man.
You're,
Yeah. Thank you. Can you name a time you were prideful?
Oh yeah, many a times. Sometimes when you're stepping up to the plate and you just think like, this pitcher doesn't have nothing on me, and then you strike out. You just want to die after.
Yeah.
So,
Big baseball guy, I see.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can
What's
tell-
your baseball team?
I play for the New York Yankees.
Mm.
Yeah, I signed.
But you're wearing a Twins helmet?
Yeah, I just got traded.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
35.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. $35 million contract. So any ladies out there, you know what to do.
We're looking at you.
We're looking at you.
Look at us with our nice suits and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, so a time I was prideful. I can't really recall. I try to be as humble as possible, but I don't know. We hang out a lot. Can you think of any times I was prideful?
No, not really.
Not really.
He's a very humble.
I'm a good person.
Christian is a very humble man, just
Yeah.
like our man Donald Trump back
Just
here.
like our boy Donald.
Yeah.
For all those listening on the podcast app, we do have a Donald Trump
Life-size cutout.
cutout in our studio. But if you are watching on our YouTube or streaming service, you'll see our big boy Donald. So excuse me. if you would like to support us personally, you can either go watch us on YouTube, watch us on Twitch as we do this live right now. Hi, Twitch chat. Or you can go to Patreon and you can donate money and win cool prizes and discounts like us. At the end of every broadcast, we'll name all of our Patreons and all those who have donated us money.
And we'll be announcing a giveaway.
We are doing a giveaway.
Yes.
Sponsored by Connor as he signs his new contract with the Twins.
Yep.
Congratulations again.
Actually, our giveaway prize is a signed Saints helmet by me because the Saints are my favorite team.
Wow, just wonderful. I can see it has the 2 bar there that they don't have that anymore, so it's a very rare helmet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, jumping back on track, would you like me to go, Connor, or do you want to tell us about your friendship?
I would tell us about our friendship if you do not mind.
Oh, yeah, so you wrote down some notes.
I did write down some notes.
That's awesome.
Did you know that friendships could help you live a healthier and happier lifestyle?
Really?
That's great.
Wow. I see a great example of friendship right here.
Yes.
Just 3 guys doing a podcast. Just chilling out, drinking our beverages, and we have a little treat coming soon. So just wait for that.
Friendships also help you live longer.
Wow.
How is that?
It can increase your age by 5 to 6 years, according to some scientists.
Looks like I'm gonna die early. That's crazy. Okay, tell us more about friendship.
Okay. People like Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder also do podcasts, and you can tell they are very happy with their friendships in their life. And I can see them going a long way in their life because they are such good friends.
I can see us going a long way. I think doing this podcast, 37 episodes in, it's just a blessing how we're still here. And do you have any other notes about friendship, or?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love what about your topic. Like, friendships are so important in today's society. Like, people need friendships to grow as a human being. Like, it's incredible.
If you don't have friendships, you can't learn the virtues of life, you know?
Oh,
like how to be nice or how to be kind.
Yeah, compassionate.
And it really hurts my heart whenever you see someone just sitting alone. It really.
Yeah, that's why if you see someone alone or eating lunch by themselves, you should always go sit by them, talk to them. I mean, they're people; they're not gonna bite.
Or invite you to their group, or invite you to your group.
Invite them to the podcast.
Friends. Yeah.
It's incredible what individuals like us can do to brighten a person's day. You have no idea what people can be going through at home. So it's always nice to just give them a smile or ask how their day was. It's really a nice thing to do.
Yes, very, very nice.
So I love your topic, Connor. It really strikes me in the heart. So now we're gonna move on to our special segment, which we'll be right back after we take this musical break. And we're back from our musical break with some ice cream. It is called Bluebell with Danielle for a reason. Danielle being a very special English teacher. And
a great friend of ours.
A great friend.
Speaking of friendship.
We do little games. So basically, as we struggle to talk over this delicious ice cream, we'll play a couple games. Just has to start friendship. Jumping back on Connor's topic. So who wants to start a game off?
Would you like me to start it off?
I would love if you would start it off.
Yeah.
So, give us Want it 2 truths and a lie, or like 1 truth and a lie, or just 1 question to see?
Let's do a question.
Okay.
What position do I play on the soccer team?
On the soccer team. Well, I'm not too familiar with soccer, but do you play defender?
I do play defender.
Wow.
Good answer.
Thank you. So since I got it right, I guess I'll go next.
Okay.
How many states have I lived in?
3.
You are correct.
I was gonna say
Bonus question. Can you name those 3 states?
Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky.
No.
Indiana, and Oklahoma.
I was gonna
Correct,
guess
man.
Oklahoma because the Sooners are your favorite football team.
They are. Boomer Sooner. Let's see if Donald wants some ice cream. Want some ice cream, Mr. Donald?
I think he's good.
Okay. Ben, your turn.
How many concussions have I had?
I know you have 1 at my house. Have you had 3?
I have not, no.
And you had 2.
I have had 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, your turn.
And Christian, can you elaborate on how I had that one in your house?
Oh, so it's a basic. Was it Sunday or Saturday? I don't remember. So basically, I have some stairs in my house, and Ben was running down those stairs, and in his socks for some odd reason, and he slipped and fell on his head, and then we called his padre,
Mm-hmm.
and he came get him.
Yep.
And my head got concussion. So, Connor, you're up.
Yep. That's a big scoop.
Who is my favorite teacher at ED White?
I'm gonna go with Mr.
Is
Trahan.
it Danielle?
It is Danielle Trahan. You both got it right.
That's crazy.
You can go, Christian.
Speaking of Miss Danielle, you have any funny stories from her class you'd like to share with the podcast? Because I'm sure she's listening.
Oh, there was just one time, happened years and years back, where my good friend here, Christian,
Me?
yes,
Wow.
made a deal with Miss Trahan to sit on top of the cabinet.
Oh, I know where this is going. Yeah,
And he brought a note from his father to sit on top of that cabinet.
that's correct.
But in fact, Miss Trahan did not let him sit on top of the cabinet.
I'll never let that go.
But she compromised and let him sit on a smaller, safer cabinet.
Yeah, that was an experience. I remember doing that all throughout the rest of 10th grade. Like, I just... Ben, do you have any stories from Miss John's class?
There's not like select days, but just all the times that you mentioned gender in our class.
Gender is important to identify.
Mm-hmm.
There is a student by the name of Julian Arias. He is doing a presentation on gender, actually. I think he's doing a song.
Oh,
Really?
That would be interesting to see.
I would
Yes.
love for him to sing the song out in class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of my favorite memories from Miss Danielle's class is, I remember it was late May, almost the end of the school year, and I was sitting on the cabinet as usual, and since it was the last day of school, she let me sit on the big cabinet,
Oh.
like she previously said, and so I did, and, well, Connor sat right in front of the filing cabinet.
I
Yes.
did, in fact.
Yeah, and so, but he wasn't there that day. So someone else decided to sit at his desk. What was that boy's name? I can't remember. Anyways, so the filing cabinet fell, and it killed the boy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have a
So,
moment
Were
of
you okay
silence.
after that? Did-
I was okay. His family tried to sue me for involuntary manslaughter, but I didn't hold him in court, so nothing happened.
Can we have a moment of silence for that?
For that
Poor boy.
unknown individual. Let's try real quick. Hold up. Blessed is the Lord, and these I guess which you're about to receive from my bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you. For
Thank you,
leading us in
Donald.
prayer.
So,
Give
now
him
that
5 gifted subs for that poor, poor boy.
so jumping back on topic, let's continue our friendship game. Looks like I'm up. What's a good question? What's my favorite color on a scale of 1 to 10?
7. No,
Close.
no.
It starts with a T.
10.
No. It's got angles.
Oh.
It's a trick question because aliens don't wear sombreros.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't think anybody would get it. That's
Wow.
okay. Ben, would you like to ask us a final question?
No, actually, I would like Connor to.
Really? Well, thank
So
you for
generous.
that. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So generous.
What is a good final question to ask? Let's see. I think I have a note. Or
He's bouncing off creative ideas off his brain.
what do I hate the most?
Girls.
Christian got it right.
Wow.
Wow. He only like boys.
Yep.
So before we jump back on my topic of rhetoric and power, how was your ice cream, boys?
Oh, it was fantastic. You
That's
know,
wonderful.
I just
I'm-
ate, so I didn't eat too much, but
I'm almost empty. You haven't eaten any.
yeah, I have.
Barely any.
Silly goose.
I'm just eating slowly, you know?
And
Yeah.
you have I'm halfway empty. And this is we're not sponsored, but shout out to Bluebell ice cream crazy cookie dough. Honestly, probably the best flavor in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. It's yellow.
And there's some pink.
Top
Blue.
3.
Yeah, some pink and blue in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's top 3 to say the least.
Yeah. So jumping on my topic of rhetoric and power. So basically, for those in the chat who don't, or those who listening don't understand about rhetoric and power, basically, rhetoric. Well, I want to get the definition first. You
Yes, I can
unlock the device. I know the definition. It's just I want to.
make sure you get it right.
I want the
Oh, and as you see, I was on vocabulary.com.
Oxford Dictionary. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so the Oxford Dictionary states rhetoric is the language designed to have a persuasive or impressive effect on its audience, but often regards as lacking in sincerity or meaningful content. Also, the art of effective or persuasive speaking or writing. So basically, in layman terms, that means the way you speak to get what you want, either by persuading people or inspiring them to do as you say. It's a great tactic used by many military leaders, political leaders, and just everyday people trying to inspire people. How I use rhetoric language in my everyday life is when, let's say I'm in a sport like tennis, when someone's down and they're not doing too well, I'm like, come on, dude, you got it. And I just give them this inspiring speech on how he can do it and why is it so meaningful that he can do it. Is there any ways that y'all use rhetoric language in your daily life? No.
There's a couple of ways. Like one way, and I've seen people use. I don't do this because I don't like how it's done, but people like insult the other person to make them mad to do it better. It's not. It's just that way in their mind. They think, oh, he doesn't believe in me, so I'm going to show him that I can do it.
Yeah, but I don't think that works for all people.
Not all people.
Some
'cause
people need that
The
boost of
inspiration.
encouragement. Yep.
That's true. So also, I have power, and everyone knows what power is. So basically, power I'm referring to is not how strong you are or how much you lift. Like Donald here, like look at these. Oh my God. Oh God.
He probably lifts about 1,000 pounds.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Donald won.
Oh my God. Okay.
Strongest man in the world. 3 years
Anyways,
in a row, so.
we're not talking about that power. We're talking about an inspirational power, like words behind your speech.
Okay, you don't have to think.
See, like look, you're listening to the podcast, you're getting all bored. What if I just said, bologna sandwiches make me mad? See, now you're awake. You're like, what? What did he just say? Why is he using his fist? Why is he using his hands to show all this emotion? Because I want to grab your attention and I want to prove my point with power.
Thank you.
Military leaders all throughout the country, whether it be Stalin or Hitler. Wow. That was
dark.
That was dark. Anyways, why were the only two military leaders I could think of? Anyways, they use, if you go watch a Hitler speech, which I don't recommend, but if you do, he'll be like, the Jews are bad, and just using all this body language and hatefulness, but it's grabbing the crowd's attention. They're like, preach up, you are right, Jews are bad. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh god.
That is not how we think, obviously.
I love Jews.
Yes.
I'm personally married to a Jew. They're bad. Engaged, my bad.
Oh, congrats on that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're expecting our first child in April.
Wow, that is wonderful.
It's great.
Any names?
April.
Oh,
Wow. That is
wow.
ironic.
It's a guy. Oh, we think it's a guy. It's whatever he says he is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
doctor
maybe we
thinks he's
can-
a guy.
Maybe next episode we can get Julian to elaborate on gender some more.
Julian.
Mhm.
Sorry.
It's in the hospital right now, so I don't know if we can.
Oh.
Pretty sad. Okay. Jumping back on topic. Can any of y'all identify any leaders that have inspired, or people, everyday people who've inspired you to do something or follow what they say?
One in particular is Donald J. Trump right here. He
Hi, Donald.
inspires me to be a better businessman
Mm-hmm.
and better person in my everyday life.
That is a great example.
I love that.
Very great.
You know, he leads by example, and I think
Yes.
that's what the country needs.
Walking in a wall.
One person that I find is Connor. You know, he's very inspirational with his. After signing his contract with the Twins, it makes me feel like anyone can do it. You know, just with hard work and dedication.
Yeah. You can never get down and say you can't do something, because in your heart, you have to know that you can. And you can persevere and be great.
Like Rocky Balboa said, it's not how hard you hit; it's about how hard you can get hit and keep going.
That is an inspiring
Yes,
person.
yes.
I went and watched Creed 2 the other. Oh,
Yeah,
were you there?
No, I was
Oh,
not
it was-
there.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, it was very inspiring. Like, I love people who use proper rhetoric and power. It inspires me to not only lead by example and prove their point and follow their point, is I also want to speak as well as them and inspire others to do the same thing. So, any last minute remarks before we close out?
I just want to thank everybody that's listening to the
Mhm.
podcast and watching.
Thank you all.
You really help us out.
Remember to use our codes for Dollar Shave Club and
Bluebell.
Bluebell with 1 L for waiter and 2 L's for Dollar Shave Club.
Would you like to list our Patreons?
So let me go get the list right now. If y'all can do something to entertain the viewers or listeners.
We could just cut this part if you want to.
No,
Oh,
you're saying so.
okay. Bye. Oh, I actually had a notification on my phone from ESPN that
Did you
LeBron
win
did
the-
come back lately, and now he will be able to play against
Against the Warriors tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
And number 2, Duke faces off against St. John.
Yes, they
That
did.
should be a very exciting game.
Oh,
so-
and it is UFC Fight Night on ESPN Plus.
Oh.
If you were into that.
Ben, I've seen you misplace the names. Can you come?
Yes, I can come.
Duke Zion Williamson is an exceptional player. I mean, there's no topping that. I think they might have the best chance to win the championship this year.
I want to thank you, Donald, personally, for starting us off. Excuse me, with a small loan of $1 million.
Yes, it really helps. Very
So now we have our list of people who donated money to also help the cause. Donald J. Trump, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Connor Chasson's mom. Thank you for that.
Shout out to you.
Miss Danielle Trahan, of course. Julian Arias, which we could have on the show eventually. Brad Pitt.
Oh wow. That's a big one.
Christopher Anderson. My mom.
Oh,
Shout out to
thank you, Miss Betsy.
Shout out to Betsy. Jesus H. Christ.
Oh.
Excuse me. I think I'm coming under the weather. Let me take a sip. And our final 3 super donors who donate over $100 a month include Papa J. Johns, the guy from Subway, and Ben's little sister. So thank you
Thank
to
you.
all of our
Get a
Patreons.
round of applause for all of our Patreons.
Thank you all personally, and us here from Bluebell with Danielle, with our Bluebell. We'll be signing off. Please.
But do we want to say how you can enter the giveaway?
How could I forget about the giveaway? So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the our Instagram page, Bluebell with Danielle, and you're gonna comment on our last post about the giveaway.
Just comment helmet.
Just comment helmet, and you'll be automatically entered in submission. Also, if you're a Patreon, you get an extra chance to get the helmet. So basically, the winner will be announced mid-February. I believe it's February 8th or 12th.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is a signed helmet by who?
Connor Chesnell.
Oh yeah. Thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Valued at over $500,000.
Yes.
So, please enter the giveaway, and please tune in for next week as we try and bring on Julian Arias, as he is unfortunately ill in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
From here at Bluebell with Danielle, I'm Christian.
I'm Connor.
And I'm Ben.
And we'll see you next week, folks.